I am still alive, and I hope that my battery is not going to stop now. Welcome to my 2021 bullet journal flip through. I decided, yes, I want to do this. So yeah, I know I haven't been posting anything bullet journal related in a long time, but we will get to that topic later. So this is my bullet journal. I have some stickers on here, and yeah, if I did a plan with me, I will put them up in the info thingy. So let's start. This is my starter page, and here's some personal information. I have just put washi tape over all the stuff that I don't want to share online. And yeah, I'm not really using my index or whatever. So this is my year thingy. Now in retrospect, I don't really know if I like it or not, but it's okay. I mean, I like that it's like simple. It doesn't really have a theme. That's kind of annoying. As you can see, I didn't really I use it at the beginning of the year, but not here anymore. Not that much, at least. I did use this a lot, so I will put this in my next bullet journal as well. This was the first year that I ever did this. I will do this at the end of the year, which is already basically right in front of our doors, where we sat actually. I tried to do it every time I did my bullet journal, but obviously, yeah, it didn't last long. But I want to do that sometime. Here I have basically a small motivational letter for me at the beginning of this year, looking back at 2020 and having hopes for 2021. And here are my goals. Here we have my FALFs page, which, to be honest, I just did like last week. I printed all of them out and put them here. What I noticed is that this isn't big enough, that the bookshelf isn't big enough, and that I also need a lot more for music. And that I don't really need this, to be honest. I mean, I could print out pictures, but I don't know, man. I think I would just leave this out. Then we have January, which was the theme that I had inspired from a bullet journal that I used before. This is when I still had a mood tracker, and when I was still very active on YouTube and Instagram. Also, don't really have a goals page anymore, but that's okay. There are a lot of to-dos compared to now, but maybe that's just what it feels like. Oh yeah, here I have a study plan. I like to do those when I have, like, at the end of a semester, a lot of exams coming up. This is kind of how I did it, and here's like the topics that I have for each class. Yeah, I did not do a monthly review, unfortunately. I kind of want to do that, but I stopped making it after like 2 months because I never used it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like a page that I want to have, but I don't really use, which is kind of sad, so I should probably rather leave it out. Then here we have February, which was kind of like a winter planned, a lot of newspaper, craft paper kind of theme. I don't really know what I called it, but yeah, I like it. It's a lot of it's like scrapbooking kind of stuff with doodling combined, and that's very nice, I think. And also I could use one of my favorite washi tapes a lot during this month. Now we're getting into March, which was a Star Trek theme. And I'm like, I'm unsure about the opinion of it. Like, on one hand, I really like it, with the small little doodles, and I also really like my mood tracker with all of the different kind of comets and planets and stuff. But okay, I'm really proud of this drawing, because let's be honest, hands are just hands, man, just hands. But some of the doodles are just very ugly. Like, for the weekly spread, it's very simple and very basic, and this part is still okay, but like the ball cubes are so wrong perspectively, and they just look like a preschooler drew them. Honestly, it's It's very disappointing. I didn't even use ruler, which is, I don't know why I didn't do that. This is also very not proportionate, and yeah. Then we got to April, which I think I didn't do a plan with me of, but it's kind of like this maximalist plant dark green themed with a little bit of fantasy vibes, I guess. I got this washi tape from a pen pal and I think it's really beautiful. Also it fitted really in this theme, so yeah, as you can see I didn't really use my mood tracker anymore here. I also did like this thingy, which, no, not a fan. Really not a fan. Here we have my timetable for the summer semester, which I usually include just wherever my semester starts. I have this habit of putting hair into my planners or whatever when I had a major hair change, and that's what when I got a fringe. By now it's almost gone again, but yeah. This was also when I had 1 week on one page. Then we have May, which was jungle themed. Really like this theme. I'm very much in love with this theme, also because the doodles are so cute. And yeah, it was really fun to do. And this little tub, it's so, I don't know, man. I just love it. Also really like the weeklies here. Then we have June, also one of my favorite themes. Actually, the theme that I think in this bullet journal I put the most effort into, because all of these cutouts that you can see here, I drew myself on the tablet. And yeah, I really like this theme, also because it kind of reminds me of the region I'm living in, which is fairly close to the coast. So yeah, I'm not sure if I like this blue theme, but I mean it was June, and June kind of reminds me of like the sea and stuff, so it kind of fits. And I also did this paper. I drew this anchor and then just made a pattern to print it onto this blue paper. There, here we have another study plan again, because it was the end of the semester. Very beautiful. Very, very full actually. It's very busy, but I really like this, to be honest. Then we have July. The theme itself is kind of fun, but my execution was very basic, very fast, very not motivated, very slightly ugly. Like, what's up with these cherries? This was the time when I kind of lost motivation to do my bullet journal, which I think is okay, but like, I wouldn't say that I forced myself to it. I just didn't have that much time because I was studying a lot for my exams, and because it was summer I spent a lot of time outside. So yeah, as you can see here, I didn't even do the whatever, and the last week I just left out. Now we have August, which back then was a really good decision for myself to make, the theme, because it was really quick, really easy. I just basically needed 3 of my markers and a pen, and I think this theme honestly looks really nice. I really like these colors, this color scheme, and it was so much fun to just doodle it. Would do it again if I don't have enough time, you know, but I only did 1 week. Because after that I was free. I had my summer vacation, the first vacation in like a year. And here we have September. I had a practical class at the beginning of September, but yeah. It's kind of like a little bit autumn themed already, kind of like the autumn color scheme going on. Not really another theme, a little bit of purple sprinkled in, and then just basically use a lot of pictures related to K-pop. Yeah, that's basically it. These 2 were the weeks where I had my practical class, so I really needed them. And then here was also the week where we had to do the protocols for the class, and the last week I didn't do. Oh yeah, right, I cut my hair. October, also a theme that I absolutely love. It's kind of like red and black themed with this plant doodle, and this is what it looks like. I honestly just love it. Like, it was also really easy to make. It was really fast, so that's always good. Really like this page. I don't know, man. It's just, I really like it. Yeah, this is this semester that I'm having currently. And then I also just put mostly Stray Kids pictures. I think only Stray Kids pictures, honestly, in here. This was also when my university started again. As you can see, I started on the 11th here, which was the week before my university started. And then I don't know what I did in the second week. Apparently it does not exist in here, but we have the 25th to 31st. So I really just did them when I needed them. And here we have November, which I also really like. You can see kind of where I got my motivation back. I kind of got more experimental and free with my bullet journal again, which is really beautiful if you ask me. And this is kind of like, I will look up her name and then put it somewhere on the screen and probably also link it down below, because I have this kind of idea to make it look like a notebook inside a notebook from another YouTuber. And I have this kind of paper you can touch it and it isn't just plain paper. And I also got this one thingy where you have a lot of pictures from my cousin for my birthday, so that was good. And I really enjoyed that it was kind of smaller, the pages. I don't know why. I just really liked it. And then I just did this craft paper, kind of retro inspired, mood, aesthetic, whatever. And yeah, that was the November. I really used it a lot. And now we get to December, which is the current month. Yeah, well, here you can see the back of the notebook inside the notebook. And here we have the December, which is orange, and I honestly, I can't remember the name, but you know, I just put a lot of oranges together with a little bit of green, because I don't really like a normal Christmas theme, so I just made it like Christmas themed, but not like the red and gold and stuff like that. I'm not really the biggest Christmas fan, to be honest. So I just did this. And I really like it. It's kind of like, you know, a little bit of color in this gray time, now that we are close to the winter solstice, which is basically the shortest day of the year. So it's getting really dark now really quickly before it gets lighter again during the towards the end of the year. And yeah, this is actually already the end of my bullet journal. Actually, I'm really proud that I made it in with him one, mostly because I had a few months where I just did a few weeks, but I mean, technically I could have made it 1 year into one book, which is really good. So yeah, this is kind of how my bullet journal evolved. I was thinking if I maybe want to not do a bullet journal next year, even though I have done bullet journals since 2017. I thought about just taking a normal planner and maybe making a little bit of washi tape and thing or whatever, but towards the end of the year, as you could see, I got fun with it again, and I'm so looking forward to do a plan with me for 2022, like, you know, the year. And it actually arrived today. This is gonna be my bullet journal for the next year. It's still wrapped in plastic foil, and yeah, also this year was the first time that I used a bullet journal or notebook from Leuchtturm. I also have my other normal journal from Leuchtturm, and I already said at the beginning when I did the Plan With Me 2021, I didn't really like how thin these pages are, because you can see a little bit through them. I don't know if you can see it through the camera. It's still okay, like it's not something that I would say it's bad, but it's annoying. But this one has far thicker pages. Back in the days when I got this from this brand for the first time, they only had like very, you know, just like one color or like monocolor. Now they have a lot of different kind of patterns and designs, and I'm so much in love with this. I was almost about to take something else beforehand, and I also thought about just taking a plain one so that I could put stickers on it, but honestly, I love it. Change. Oh, listen to that, man. I would just quickly put this away. As you can see, they are a lot thicker, or I don't know if you can see it, but they're a lot thicker. And yeah, this is what I used to always use back in the days for my... This is really nostalgic, man. Look forward to my 2022 plan with me, because I'm 99.9% sure that I'm gonna upload it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, see you next time.